It may seem trivial, but the first thing I want to say about this is that I love the title for this movie. And the titles for Star Trek movies usually aren't great. Every once in a while you'll get a good one, like I think The Undiscovered Country was good. They had a really big problem when they learned that the title of Star Trek II was going to be The Wrath of Khan, because a couple of people said nobody knows what the hell Wrath is, and if that was true back then, it's not true now, maybe thanks to that movie, or maybe everybody did know what it was, I don't know. But either way, the titles for the Star Trek films haven't always been amazing. This is really good. Like, I didn't think that they were going to come up with anything that was going to be this interesting. Star Trek Into Darkness. It brings up so many mysterious and foreboding images in your mind. It's like they're trekking into darkness. What is this darkness? What's in there? I don't even know if I want to know. And they've been keeping what this movie is about a mystery since from the moment they started working on it, and this kind of enhances that mystery. And the title doesn't really matter. What's going to matter is whether or not the movie is good, obviously. But for whatever it's worth, good job on this title, guys. I really like this. So, Star Trek Into Darkness is something that I've wanted to talk about, or at least I've wanted to have something to say about since I learned about it. But I wasn't going to say anything until the first trailer was released. Now the first trailer has been released, and I'm actually kind of surprised in a good way, because I still don't have all that much to say, because I still don't have all that much to go on. This trailer really told you nothing. It actually did a really good job. It did exactly what a teaser trailer is supposed to do. It's just supposed to get you interested in watching the movie. And actually, this trailer kind of reminded me of the trailer for Iron Man 3. We have pretty much exactly the same thing. We have a villain narrating over a bunch of things that are happening, and we don't quite know what they are yet. Believe it or not, this is all encouraging to me, because this says to me that they have something really good that they don't want to present to people until the first time we see it. That's usually a good sign. I mean, they haven't laid any of their cards out on the table. The villain in this movie is still unnamed. We still don't know who he is. And so the whole process in making this movie has really been encouraging for me. They said right from the start, this was supposed to come out earlier than this. They wanted them to release it. I think they wanted to release it maybe this month, or maybe earlier than this month. It's coming out in May of 2013, and the production people said, we got behind, but we don't want to release this until it's the best movie that it possibly can be. That says to me, and I could be completely wrong, and I guess we'll find out, but that says to me that this might actually be something really special. And I am not going to do with this franchise what I did with the Next Generation film franchise, which is I am not going to go in asking, is this our Wrath of Khan? And if it's not, I'm just going to be completely and totally disappointed. But I will say that this could be our Wrath of Khan. It might not be that good, but it could be our Wrath of Khan relative to this film series. I really, really hope it is. I'm really excited about this time, and I'm very optimistic. I could be completely wrong. Maybe it's just another action film, but they're not acting like this is just another action film, and no one is talking like this is just another action film. It seems to me like they at least believe that they have something really special here, and I hope they do. So, as I said, the villain is still unnamed, which is really strange and really interesting. And everybody is suspecting that this might be Khan, because they even put a little piece of dialogue in there, at least the dialogue that I heard in the trailer, that says that my vengeance is coming, or I'll have my vengeance, or revenge, or something like that. I can't remember the exact quote. And so everybody is thinking, well, is this going to be Khan? Is it going to be a younger version of Khan? Are they doing Khan again? Do I think this is Khan? No, I don't think it is. I don't think that they would take that chance. I don't think they would take that risk. I don't think this is going to be Khan. But if it is, because I could be totally wrong, if it is, I also don't think that they would put Khan in another Star Trek movie unless they were really confident that they were going to do this well. And that's just another sign that everything about this production, from start to finish, has been really encouraging. So I'm really optimistic about this. The actor that they got to play the yet unnamed villain is an actor by the name of Benedict Cumberbatch. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because I'm really bad with names. I think I am. That's pretty easy. It's an English actor who is best known for playing Sherlock Holmes on the BBC series Sherlock, which is a Stephen Moffat series. And it might surprise a lot of people to learn that I have seen Sherlock, and I don't like it. And I'm a big Sherlock Holmes fan. I have now read the books and have since become a huge fan of the series. I don't like this show, and I think Stephen Moffat is one of the best writers alive in the business today. I'm a big Stephen Moffat fan. I am absolutely floored by the work that he's done on Doctor Who, both when he was just one of the writers and when he took over the series. I think he's amazing. I don't like Sherlock, and I don't really like Benedict's performance in that series, because the way he's playing the character isn't very complicated. He kind of reminds me of every single character in No Country for Old Men. He's just bored. He does absolutely nothing for me, and I don't think he's very deep. And this is one of the only times you will ever hear me say that something on TV is done better in the US than it is in the UK. But there's a show here called Elementary that has Lucy Liu in it, who you may know from my Kill Bill reviews that I'm not a Lucy Liu fan. I think that show is way better than Stephen Moffat's show. I think it's a better, more original take on Sherlock Holmes, and I think that it's done better. I think that character is more interesting and more alive than the character on Stephen Moffat's show, and Lucy Liu does a great job on that show. I'm dead serious. I haven't liked her in anything I've ever seen her in, but she really does an outstanding job. I don't like Sherlock. I have gotten completely off the point. My point is, I will be interested to see how this actor takes on whatever role this is, because it looked to me in the very, albeit short footage of his performance, that he is acting a bit more lively than I have found him in Sherlock, and I've heard from the cast of this movie that they're really impressed with his performance, so that's going to be something to look forward to. That's pretty much all I have to say on this now. Everything about this is really, really encouraging, and it's making me look forward to this movie even more. I think at the very least this is going to be better than Star Trek 2009, but I think that this has the potential to be something really special. It seems to me like they think they have something really special here, and I look forward to finding out.